Hello y'all, happy Monday, welcome on in. My name is Alex the Creative Llama. If you see that red live box above my head, that means I'm live, but if you don't see it, you're just catching a replay. If you are new to me, welcome on in. It is a Monday, so we do a new cutout of the week every single week. Typically these are around $10, which includes shipping. So this week is the last of our Christmas in July cutout of the weeks. So this is our cutout of the week. So it is a pop out kit. So you paint it, you pop it out, you glue it, and you hang it. The directions are right there for you. So these are great little kits for you or for kids or to do as like a family. So this is what we're gonna do today, okay? So when y'all pop on, say hey, comment the word Monday. That will get you, oh my gosh, it did it again, y'all. Every dang time. I'm just over here yip-yapping. Every time, I swear. The times that I think it doesn't do it, I'm like, I feel like I'm on my game and I'm, getting my information out and it's still doing it. Oh my gosh. Y'all. I know. I just saw that. Okay, here we go. Can y'all see me? Hello, Lynn. Every dang time. Every time I feel like I've got my you-know-what together, my camera messes up. I even double check it, but who knows? I don't know what's going on. Obviously, I'm hitting something. But when y'all pop on, say hey, comment the word Monday. That will get you the link to the cutout of the week. And like I said, it's $10, which includes shipping. Hello. I'm here. Of course, the camera was facing the wrong way again. It's okay though. But if you are new, make sure that you join my broadcast channel. So right down there in the pinned comment, at the bottom of the comment section, there is a link for you to join. So if you open up that pinned comment, there's three things. It'll give you the keyword every single live. The second one is going to be the first link in the message is going to the link to my broadcast channel, which you'll want to join if you want like alerts, like live updates, like when I go live. And I really try not to blow you all up in there. And then the third one is going to be the cutout of the week, the link directly to the cutout of the week. Oh, y'all. Let me get this shared into the broadcast channel. Let me let my friends know that I'm live and come hang out. This craft should not take us too terribly long. Lynn, just hang out till the end, and then I'll give you like a number to comment. All right, so let me hold it up again. This is the cutout of the week. Hi, Lorna. This is a pop-out kit. It's an ornament. So we're going to start painting. So we're going to make our truck red. So this is my question. I showed y'all a couple weeks ago that I got this pearl acrylic paint. Should we paint our truck in the pearl or should we paint it in the matte red? What do you think? Hi, Michelle. Hello, Diane. Diane, did you see my message back to you? It is literally on top of my stack. It is the first one. I have a ton of stuff to ship after my live. I'm looking for, here we go. Hi, Inez. I was looking for my baby wipes. Matte. Pearl. Hi, Barbara. Matte. Not that you need to wipe off this part, but I'm going to show y'all what it says. Pearl, pearl. Hi, Sharon. Comment the word. It's probably already going to send you the message for sale. Did I not switch it? I didn't. And of course, y'all, I am on the struggle bus today. Hold on. Let me fix this. I messed up. The keyword is Monday. I'm sorry, Sharon. I thought I had gone on and changed it. Clearly I didn't. So let me fix the pinned comment. Let me get that pinned. Hi, y'all. Okay, so pearl. We're going to go pearl. So we're trying to vote how we want to do our truck. Should we do a matte or pearl finish? But I'm going to go ahead and paint everything else while we're trying to figure that out. So I'm going to go in. I'm going to use some burnt umber, and I'm going to stain it says cedar, pine, and spruce, and I'm going to stain the little wooden bar for the truck. And then we'll paint the truck last. I'm sorry, y'all. my live turn, like I started my live backwards. I don't know what's going on with that. Clearly it's a user issue. The keyword is Monday, not sale. So if you got the wrong keyword, I apologize. That's my fault. I thought I had fixed it, and clearly I didn't. Yeah, I know, that's kind of what I'm thinking. We use the true red for everything, and I thought the pearl might be fun. All right, that's probably way too much. So I'm going to use the baby white method. This is the color Burnt Umber, and I am just going to lightly apply this color. Okay, and now this is the great thing about the pop-out kits is you want to leave the items in the cutout or in the sheet first, paint everything, then pop it out. It just makes it so much easier to paint instead of sitting there trying to pop them all out and then paint them individually. I love the pop-out kits. Okay, I was hoping I had, here we go. We're going to use some of this tape. I'm going to tape off the truck here, and I'm going to go in with my favorite green, which is aloe. If you want a darker green, you go darker green. I honestly really like the color aloe for Christmas right now, so we probably will be using a lot of aloe. He's doing good, Diane. Hi, Maria. He's doing good. He is getting back to his old self. He is, man, y'all, he's attached at my hip. I was just sitting on the couch, taking a little break, and he climbed up into my lap, full on laying on my chest, head over my shoulder, and like he couldn't get close enough. Like he wanted to be like in my skin. Hi, Donna. So this is the color aloe. This is the green that I was talking about. You could go more traditional and use obviously whatever green you want. I am just loving aloe. All right, let's dry this. If I can find my dryer. Oh yes, Maria, he just is as close as possible. Me too, Janice. I love it for the little pieces too. And I finally figured out how to make like the little pieces on other cutouts, punch out pieces where there's not a big notch on the side, like I was doing before. So, oh yeah. He is a mess. Okay, so let's go and let's start painting our truck. So I think we're going to do Pearl, and Tucker's in here too. Hi, Dawn Lad. And if y'all could do me a huge favor, hit that heart button and share the video. That helps me out so much, more than you know. Okay, I'm just going to cover up all the pieces of the tree because I know myself well enough that if I don't, I'm going to forget, and then I'm going to get some of that red on there. So these two are the same color. They're just a different finish. We use True Red a lot, but I bought the Pearl version the other day, and I wanted to use this. So we're going to use like a, it's going to kind of create the truck to be a little shiny. Hi, Angie. All right. So this is the color True Red Pearl. And this might need a couple of coats to be nice and solid. I'm wondering if I should have painted it in the red first. I'm kind of thinking that's what I should have done. Okay, we're going to go back. I'm going to paint this on here. I think what I should have done is painted the base of it in the matte True Red and then gone back over it in the Pearl. I haven't really used these before, so I'm not quite sure like the coverage on them and stuff. So, you know, we're learning. Thank you for sprinkling, Donna. Did you see my message on your post the other day about crafting? I didn't see it yet. Dolores, we are doing like a little truck ornament. My niece got upset with my mom for trying to keep the pieces in. She had to pop them out because she also wanted, oh, how funny. Hi, Donna. Usually the pearls take a couple of coats or more. So you think I should go back on top with the matte red and cover it? Like, so do a layer. Obviously, this is kind of just a wash of a layer. Should I go in with the matte, do a base coat, and then go on top with the pearl, or just add more coats of the pearl? Hi, Marlene. Let me know what you think. What should we do? Well, we're done with the brown, so I can go ahead and just scoop all this up and put it back into my jar so I don't waste any. Into my jar, into my bottle. Hi, Julie. Add more pearl. Okay, so just go straight on with the pearl. The pearl is just, it's the red, but at the end it'll look a little shiny. So let me show you. Like, I don't know if you'll be able to tell on camera, like on right now. That's kind of what I was thinking, Lisa. More coats of the pearl. I don't know if you can tell if it's shiny on camera. Oh yeah, you can. I think I'm gonna go True Red. I'm gonna do a base of True Red and then go back on top with the pearl. Now, you could totally do more layers of the pearl, but I think Lisa might be onto something where, and I haven't used the pearl acrylic paints much. So honestly, y'all, I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what is the best. I know, I think it was Miss Linda who said that, I can't remember who it was. Someone said that more coat, it just takes more coats. But I want to see if we go back in and do the base coat first. Obviously, this isn't the base coat anymore, but you know what I mean. All right. So then it has like a nice solid base, and then we'll go on top with the pearl. And y'all hang out with me till the end because I'm going to give away an unfinished one of these kits at the end. Okay, so Janice says base of red, then add the pearl. Okay, I'm going to go back and add a little bit more where I see some of that pearl shining through. I know this probably doesn't matter, but I'm just going to do it for me. All right, let's try this again. Hi, Marcy. A matte, then add the pearl. Okay. So let's dry this. That looks good. Now we're going to go back in with the pearl. So these are the same color, right? This is the matte version. This is the pearl version. So the pearl is just going to add like a sheen or shine or something to it. Ooh. We might have to do a coat or two of the pearl to show. Ah. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Doreen. Thank you for sprinkling. Now, if the pearl is not your style, that's okay. Just don't do the pearl part. All right, let's dry. So here's what we have. Hi, Sue. Let's do another layer of the pearl. But really all we have left is the wheels and the inside of the wheels. So let's go more pearl. And let's just see. Red is always a hard color to use for years of doing. Oh, really? Why is that? Educate me, Miss Anita. Share your knowledge. Why is it just streaky typically, or is it just hard to cover? Is it hard to like get like an even coat? Yes, our keyword is Monday, and I'll drop the link to the cutout here in just a second, or at the end. And I don't know if more coats of the pearl are better or not. We're just experimenting over here. We're playing. Okay, that looks good. Okay. Woo. Let's see. So it does have a little bit of a shine to it. I like that. Alrighty. Let's pick up all this extra pearl. Put it back into the bottle. Red is just an all-around not good. If you always have to do a few coats. Gotcha. Hi, Ruthie. Hard to cover. I see, I see. All right, so now we want to do the wheels, and that's the last part we have to paint. You know what I realized? I probably should have painted the wheels black. Whoopsies. Let's do that now. I'm trying to look, I'm looking at it, I'm cheating a little bit, y'all. I'm looking at a picture over here to see how she did it. All right, let's go in with a little bit of black. And I might have to pull out a brush for this. Come on. There we go. There's one of my fan brushes that I was looking for. Y'all, I so need to clean up in here. It is terrible. Hi, Rebecca. He's doing good. Hi, Cheryl. Just got home from vacation. Well, lucky you. I hope you had a fabulous vacation. But Boonu's doing good. He's doing okay. Okay, I am gonna pop. Oh my gosh, I just stuck my finger in that. I am gonna pop this piece out if I can get it without getting the truck out. And I just got black all over it. I'll fix it here in a second. Because this piece is gonna go like right here, right? So I kind of need a little bit of a guide, yeah, of where to paint. And it doesn't have to be perfect because this piece right here is going to give us those kind of straight lines. Or it won't look, you know, like you didn't paint it correctly. So I just popped it out and then I'm kind of just using that as my guide to paint the tires. So it's gonna look a little crazy before it comes together. Okay, that looks good. Hi, Peggy. Hi, Carol. How are you? How are the both of you? All right, I do need to go back over this little piece where I got black on the red. I don't know if I'm loving the pearl, if I'm being honest with you. I don't know if I'm loving it. All right. Didn't really cover it up, but it'll be fine. Okay, so now we have these pieces right here. I'm gonna paint one, I'm gonna paint them all white, and then I'm gonna go over them and I'm gonna paint the center. Once we pop it out, I'll paint the center in like silver. That's kind of what I'm thinking. All right, y'all, what's the question of the evening? What did y'all have for dinner, or what are y'all having for dinner? Anything yummy? I don't know what I'm having. I've got a lot of cutting to do tonight. So it'll probably be a late night for me. A sandwich. Oh, I do have sandwich stuff. It just reminded me. Baked chicken and quinoa. Ooh. Right here in front of me. All right, another coat of the white. Dry. Salad with a bunch of crunchies on top. Yum. Chicken cutlets. Oh, chicken and stuffing. I like pearl on something, so it always takes 3 to 5 coats. Oh, really? Really? Cold cut sandwich. Hi, Monica. Absolutely, Crystal. Even if it was paid, you can still add on to it until Friday. Yes, ma'am. Now, I do ask if you claimed bundles. Just be sure to not claim it and then, or be sure to, if you claimed it, to pay your invoice and not have me hold those items and then never pay. Wendy's with double cheese. I haven't had Wendy's in forever. Tamale pie. That sounds yum. You like the white pearl and angel wings. Okay, okay. All right, let's pop this out. Okay. We're going to pop out all of our pieces very carefully. And these pieces will pop out. Just don't push super hard because then you run the risk of breaking it. Just kind of loosen it up a little bit. Now, Linda, you have me thinking, do I need more coats of the pearl? Tacos. Ooh. Thomas and I got, I don't know if I told you all this. The other day we went to Costco, right? Spent way too much money. But the other day we got like their stuffed bell peppers, like the pre-made meal. And it was actually, they were pretty good. Fish fillet, seasoned potato wedges, and broccoli. Yum. All right, what do y'all think? Do we need another coat of the pearl? The keyword is Monday, Miss Peggy. I'm sorry, I forgot to switch it, and I hate it when it does that. I thought I had switched it, but I guess I didn't save it before I started. Should we do more coats of the pearl or leave it? I don't know. We are going to splatter. I made a pork loin roast with potatoes in the crock pot, and ooh. Ooh, yum. I think it's good. Okay. So when I have these little pieces that are a little bit harder, I like to take the end of a paintbrush and push it. Okay, leave it. They're like, don't touch it. All right, so what I am going to do, maybe not. Well, shoot. No, I have it right here. We're going to distress the tree a little bit. So I'm going to use a distress crayon in the color Mode Lawn. I get these from Amazon. And the way that I learned was apply it with a makeup sponge. Boiled crabs with corn and potatoes. Ooh, yum. Y'all, I'm so bad when Thomas isn't here. I'm so bad about eating at home. Because it's just so hard to just cook for one. Because one, I'm not a big leftover person. And I know we've chatted about this before. But it's just, I just struggle with it. They were good, Lisa. They actually were very good. We did add like some garlic salt to it and some salt and pepper. And then Thomas had, he had made some homemade like salsa pico. And so we added that to it and it was good. It needed a little bit of doctoring. So there is the tree with the mowed lawn. Okay. Let's, I don't think I have my white over here. I might have to go grab my white distressing pad. Let me go grab tuna fish on toast. Ooh, I'm not a big tuna fish person. So if y'all are new here and you're probably like, why did she just walk off camera? I tend to also craft at my kitchen table. And so I need to buy another set of these to have at my kitchen table and then one in here. I need to do that today. So I had to go grab it from the kitchen table. All right, I'm gonna add a little bit of white around here when we're gonna splatter. So I am gonna add a little bit of white to the tree as well, even though we just distress that in a little bit of green. I agree. If I can't eat a leftover cold, which isn't a lot, it's not for me. I understand that. I'm just not. I mean, I will eat like leftover spaghetti and pizza, and I'll eat the leftover peppers. I don't know. I am just I am just picky about, you know, what I eat. Alrighty. So I probably should have splattered before I did the tires, but it is what it is at this point. I'm gonna glue this piece down, okay? You can use stick fast glue, whatever glue that floats your boat. This is probably not gonna go outside. So if you prefer to use hot glue, use some hot glue. Oh my gosh. There we go. All right, so now let's splatter. So I'm gonna get out some white paint. Oh my gosh, I added way too much. Like way too much. I don't even know if y'all can see that, but it's way too much. I don't need that much paint to splatter with. So I'm gonna pick up all that extra paint. Oh my gosh, Alex. Oh, hold on. I gotta go get my spray bottle. Add that to the list for something else for me to buy too. Okay, distressing inks, spray bottles. Is there anything else that y'all can think of that I need for both areas of crafting? So what we're going to do is we're going to take a fan brush and we're just going to kind of mix this water and paint in. And this is kind of a messy task. And then I'm going to take, not that one, I need something heavy. Here we go. And we are just going to hit this with the white paint. Oh, I got a little bit of black in there. And it's a little messy, but I always love the look of it. And you can do as much or as little as you prefer. I like a lot, so I'm gonna do a lot, okay? But that's the end result. It is quite messy, but it always ends up adding to it. So let's dry this. Then we're going to glue these down. Actually, hold on. Let me paint these really quickly. So we said silver, right? Let me find my silver paste right in front of me. I do. I think I'm starting to splatter everything. Everything needs a good splatter now. Thank you. All right, so this is gonna get a little messy. I'm gonna do a little bit of silver for the center. Thank you, Carol. It is. So this, Carol, is the cutout of the week. So this one is going to be only available this week. So if you like it, I would grab it tonight, or you can grab it in the Thrifty Thursday sale in the VIP group. So those are your two options to purchase. And I'll put the link down here in the comments in a second. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the little, I guess, basket to the truck to here. And just make sure it's straight before the glue sets up. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Okay. Then we have this. Let me look at the picture and see exactly where they place this one. In the center. Okay. That would make sense, Alex. Why would it be like to the left or the right? And I'm just gonna have it resting on like the little, I guess, the wheel wells. Okay. Then we're gonna glue these down. And we're gonna put this right in the center. And then I'm gonna pop this in, if I can get it to fit. They should fit in there. It's just finding how it goes in. There we go. There's that one. Same thing here. I'm getting glue all over my fingers. That's probably the hardest part of this, is the glue. Especially because my spout on my end of my glue is so large that it just flows out like crazy. Hi, Linda. So, here's what we have. I kind of think, it's good. So there's what we have. We're not done. We're gonna add a little bow hanger and all of that, and then we'll be done. And I'm gonna give away a blank one here in just a second. So we're gonna use some twine. And we're going to loop this through, right? Then I have some ribbon and a bead. So I always get asked, where do you get your beads? What I like to do around Christmas time is Walmart has, or they did in the past, I haven't looked in quite some time. It's been years because I bought so many. But where is my, here it is. That's not it. Oh, here it is. I buy mine from Walmart. I buy the string of beads, like the beaded garland that they have. Usually it's like $8, but you get a ton of beads, and I just stock up on those. And I just take them off the string and put them in like little bins like that. I think it, honestly, I think it's cheaper than going to Amazon and purchasing like the beaded sets. You ordered 2 new glue bottles? Girl, I ordered a new one today too. I needed it because I'm over this giant spout and getting glue all over me. All right. So I wish I had a little bit thicker ribbon, but this will do. yeah, y'all had good recommendations on scissors. Can y'all drop those in the comments again? Because for some reason, I cannot find the live that I did them on. And I know some people sent me messages, and I can't find those either. All right. Let's see. I don't know if I like... I don't know if I like the way that this looks. This is where I struggle with this part of ornaments, is the bow. Yeah, I find that it's a lot cheaper. And yes, Marcy, I did the same thing. You'll want to go right after Christmas and see if you can get them on sale. And they have all different sizes. I bought some that are like much larger, and then I have some that are these size. And I think there's black, white, gray, red, red and white. I haven't gone in a couple of years because I bought so many when I discovered them that... Hi, Pamela. Ooh, you did. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at that. So this is where I struggle a little bit with the ornament part of this, is the bow. So what I did is I just used an elastic hair tie to kind of put my bow together. And then I'm going to kind of just fluff it until I get it the right size. Guggenheim scissors. Okay, Guggenheim scissors. Guggenheim scissors. All right. There we go. I feel like that looks better. What do y'all think? Obviously, we're going to cut the tails. And we're going to tie this. And y'all, we're done. That is the cutout of the dang week. So, Diane, I highly suggest, if you struggle with tying it, like the smaller ones, and even sometimes the larger ones, use these little elastic hair ties. This is a pack of 100 that I got off of Amazon. I suggest using these to tie them, and then, but if you're gonna hot glue, don't use the rubber band because then it'll snap. I don't know how many times I've done that on a live. Is the glue remover in your storefront? I don't know. Let me go. I'll go add it, Chris, and then I'll send it in the broadcast channel for you. Because it does work. I will say it does work when it's on your fingers. These are crappy scissors. You were about to call me. Well, I'm about done. All right. Hold on. I feel like that side is a little too long. I think the ribbon needs to be a tad thicker, but it'll do. Thank you, Glinda. Thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. I have so much fun getting on here and hanging out with y'all. But there is our cutout of the week. So this is $10. It includes shipping. If you haven't commented the word Monday, comment the word Monday. That'll get you the link. Let me grab the link and I'll drop it in the comments for y'all. But this is the cutout of the week. It'll only be available this week. You'll just get the cutout itself, not the bead and the ribbon. But maybe, would that be a fun bundle for y'all if I offered a pop-out kit with the bead and the ribbon? Would that be something you want to see in a live sale? Okay, let me grab the link. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, there is the link. I put it in the comments for you. Go grab it because you can only grab it on the website or in Thrifty Thursday. So, okay. I'll have to see what pop-out kits I can make. I mean, I can really make anything into a pop-out kit. So, I got some ideas. Now, since fall is hitting on Friday, or August is hitting on Friday, I think, we'll kind of transition to more fall stuff for live sale. But I will still add a couple Christmas items every sale, because I know some people just like go directly to Christmas. All right, y'all, let's super cute. I'm sad I cut myself off from buying craft. Oh no, Linda, it's okay. I'm sorry. Yay. Okay, cool. All right, let's do our giveaway. So I'm going to give away a blank version of this. So if you want more than one, is it still shipping for each one? They're all $10 flat, Linda, but I will refund the difference of what it costs to ship when I ship them all together. So let's say you order 5 and you know it only costs me $5 to ship. I'll refund the difference. Does that make sense? Or you can just send me a message and I can send you an invoice. All right, let's pick a winner. So let's comment the word. Let's comment the word pine, P-I-N-E. Let's comment the word pine, and the 15th person to comment the word pine will be the winner of our blank cutout of the week. Y'all, I'm determined tonight to go get those pictures taken of all the finished items that I've had in the last 2 live sales. Most of them are sitting right here in a bucket. I'm going to take the bucket, go to my kitchen table, and take a picture and post them in the VIP group for y'all. And I'm going to also do like my cutouts of the week for y'all. So that way you can go back to the VIP group, find the album, and find the cutout that you're looking for. All right. Anita was 1. Glenda was 2. You can only enter once. Linda was 3. Tammy was 4. Miss Tammy, I don't know if you saw my message yesterday, but you can go back and shop the replay and grab the fall cow. It's not at the 25% off, but you save $10 on the bundle. So basically you get the cow and then the insert for $5. So if you want that, let me know. Okay, sorry. Anita was 1, Glenda was 2, Linda was 3, Tammy was 4, Carol was 5, Denise was 6, Inez was 7, Chris was 8, Lisa was 9, Donna Glaze was 10, Maria was 11, Brenda was 12, Angie was 13, Melinda was 14, and Miss Sandy Brown, you are the winner of our blank cutout of the week. So please send me a message and I will get you your form to send out. I am, for the most part, caught up on sending out giveaways, other than if you have a giveaway that is pending, it's because it's going to get shipped out with an order. Okay? All right, y'all. That is it for tonight. I will see y'all back tomorrow. Make sure you join the VIP group and go grab your cutout of the week. I'm going to drop the link in the comments one last time if you want the truck. Okay? And I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye, y'all. Oh, yes. If you want to add, sorry, thank you, Lynn. If you want to add this to a live sale order, comment the number, let's do 150. Comment the number 150, and you can add that to a live sale order only if you've placed a live sale order from this past live sale. So from yesterday's live sale. So if you haven't shopped the live sale, go to comment the word Monday and go check the messenger. There's a link in there. And it'll take you directly to the live and you can shop. There's still lots of bundles left. And then if you want to add this, you can comment the number 150 and I will go back and add it to your invoice tonight. Okay?